Hello, and welcome to Allegedly, a pop culture podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I grew up with celebrity drama from Us Weekly, People, TMZ, all thanks to my best friend, mom, and co-host, Beth.
Hello.
Pop culture became our way of life. So here we are, tuning in to discuss our top stories of the week. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome
Good.
back.
Thank you.
We've been gone for a little while. Why are you already laughing at me?
Because I'm answering and you're just keep talking like you're not talking to me.
Next, I'm talking to the audience.
I know.
But also to you. Anyway. Yeah, we took some time off. My bad.
Yeah, has it been 2 weeks?
Has it been 2 or 3? Because we recorded last week.
Yeah, and I think it was 2 weeks.
And then the audio messed up. And then I couldn't figure it out. And I was so frustrated. And I said, screw it. So it didn't go out.
No.
But then before that, we didn't have an episode.
Right.
So then before that, we had an episode.
Yeah.
We haven't had one since my birthday. 2 weeks ago. 3
Yeah.
weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago as of today. Because it's Friday.
Is your birthday on a Friday?
It was a Friday. My birthday wasn't on a Friday.
No,
My birthday was on a Wednesday.
Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday. Weird. I was like, the 31st was on a Friday, but that's not how months work.
No.
And that was still a Wednesday. Whatever. It's been a while. Here we are. We're back.
We're back.
Stronger than ever. I feel better.
Good.
It's just, it is just tough.
Life's tough sometimes.
Man, and editing is tough. This is a whole new skill.
Well, you didn't go to school for this. You're learning as you go.
Yeah, and then I had these like silly, goals and deadlines in my brain.
Which mean nothing to nobody.
It's true. We have 4 listeners.
We have more than that, but
Shout out.
We aren't getting a paycheck.
It's true. That's why this was the first thing to go, because this is the one what I'm not getting paid for.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
We're putting them out as we want to put them out.
Mm-hmm. Which will be weekly moving forward. Okay. Hopping right in. Starting off strong. Do you have any ins and outs of the week? I totally didn't remind either of us before this, but what was good in your week? Anything?
Let's see. We had the Super Bowl, so that was fun. So I guess I was in because I loved seeing the Chiefs win. I'm not a football person, but
This is not a football podcast, remember?
I know, but I love to see the haters. I think it's hilarious that our people are going against the Chiefs because of Taylor Swift. And they think Taylor Swift ruined football, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And I think it's great. Karma couldn't write itself better for the Chiefs winning. Like,
Karma's guy on the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's a perfect scenario in their
storybook romance.
Whether it's real or not, it's a perfect story, and I thought it was funny, so I loved it. I love seeing them win.
You love the drama.
I love the drama. I love people getting like up on their high horse for no reason about Taylor Swift
for your entertainment.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here like wearing my Taylor Swift football shirt.
Yes, you made us sweaters, crew necks. You made us crew necks that said NFL Taylor's version. Or it didn't say NFL, but it had it was the NFL logo.
Yes.
And said Taylor's version.
Taylor's version, yeah.
Yeah.
And then another in was Dwayne and I finished Love on the Spectrum on Netflix, season 2. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much in that show. Like, you root for these kids. Not kids, I mean, they're in their 20s, but you root for them. Like, you just want them to find whatever they want to find. It's like they want love so bad, and they're like on a dating site, and it's so cute and so pure, and I just love it so much. I mean, it's one of the best shows on Netflix, I think.
You guys binged the first season really quickly. Did y'all finish this one really fast too?
No, we limited ourselves because it's such a feel-good show. We didn't want to blow our wad on it, so we only allowed ourselves one show a night because it's so good. You just want to keep going. It's like, how'd their date go?
I made that face because you said blow our wad, and that was just...
I didn't want to I don't know another word. What is it? Put all our eggs in one basket?
It doesn't matter. Keep going.
You didn't want to just
finish all at one time. Yeah.
Ruin it and it be over. I wanted to savor it. I love it. But we finally finished it, and it's 10 out of 10.
I've seen a couple of them on TikTok. And they're so cute.
They're so sweet. And now, of course, I follow him on TikTok.
Tater is adorable.
Oh, he is so cute. But Connor is so cute and the sweetest.
I really need to watch it.
You really should watch it. It's so good. I love it.
I work with kids on the spectrum, and that's all I want for them in life when they grow up.
And there is,
if that's what they want. But so cute.
There's even like a man in his 60s.
Aww.
And his dad was a famous Hollywood producer back in like the golden years of Hollywood.
Wow.
And he had, I don't think he's ever worked other than just like, you know, little jobs that, you know, he
like
could
odd
do.
jobs. Like, yeah.
And he lives in this beautiful apartment in San Francisco, and he's so smart, and he's got this like deep like radio personality voice. Like, it's so weird to hear him talk because
was he on last season?
Yeah.
And he had the guy with the mustache.
Yeah, guy with the mustache.
I liked him.
Oh,
he's on this season too.
He's on this season too.
Oh, I really will watch this one.
He
I really
doesn't
liked
have
him.
a big storyline.
He wore like
only
gloves
goes
and stuff.
Yes, he wore the gloves. Yeah, and he went on one date with this girl. You know, and they do it like 2 or 3 episodes. But the woman was from Israel, I think, and was coming on really strong and like wanted to hug him, wanted to hold his hand, and was like, you know, what he's looking for in a relationship. And he was just like he's not even used to being hugged, and she's asking for a kiss. He was just like really like put off by it. She was coming on a little strong.
It makes me so sad for him.
But he was like, but I'm still gonna, you know, keep going. And it was a big deal for him to even go. But he was just like, hello and welcome. But his voice is so cool. But he's so sweet. But to see like the kids on the spectrum that have like friends that they, you know, hang out with, like other kids on the spectrum, or, you know, actual their siblings or their, you know, neurotypical friends, those they have the purest heart, and I love it, and I hope nothing but the best for them.
Ugh, so sweet.
Yeah,
maybe that's what I'll do. I don't have anything planned for this weekend.
Nice.
For the first time in probably 4 weekends. And I am super excited to do nothing.
Yeah.
But maybe
be lazy. Don't do anything.
I mean, I'm probably gonna do laundry or something. Clean the floors because the weather has been so bad, and I'm dog sitting another dog, so our floors need to be cleaned again.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have any ins and outs, but this week was okay. It was good. Yeah. It was a good week. It was a better week at work, which was nice. Well, was it?
I was about to say, didn't you get bit?
I got bit last week.
Oh, that was last week.
Okay, last week was rough. Yeah. This week much better, and it went pretty quickly. But I also had the weekend to look forward to with nothing going on.
Yeah, you just got to get it through the 5 days,
which is such a sad way to live. The more I think about that all the time, like I literally dread Monday through Friday. I mean, maybe not dread, but like don't look forward to it. Like
nobody does.
Look forward to the weekend, but to look forward to 2 days of your week is so sad.
Like that's what I mean. That's
which is
how
why I do so much after work. And I think you're wrong. You got to make things meaningful.
Like what?
Like having things to look forward to. I come over here for dinner every week.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so I look forward to. Well,
no, I do too.
And like having hobbies and like going out to eat with friends. Like you have to have like things to look forward to.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, but
everybody's still looking for the weekend.
Everybody's still waiting for the weekend. Especially people who have like tough jobs. Like nobody's going out and doing stuff after work.
True. They really
or
can't.
Parents.
Well, I should still make time for a hobby. Do a puzzle, color a picture.
Wait till you throw a couple of kids who are into sports or after school activities.
Well, you're not making life sound fun at all.
It's not. It's really not. So you look forward to the weekends.
Ugh.
For the rest of your life.
Just kill my vibe.
I need to pop your bubble, and you're going to live in the real world, honey.
Mom, I live in the real world, but your real world sucks.
Yours is very active, and I'm very impressed. I'm just saying. Wait till, you know, a couple kids smack you in the face on a Saturday morning at 6:30.
Pancakes.
You go get up and make pancakes at 6:30 in the morning for your kids.
Sure. Maybe I will. I've really been craving McDonald's pancakes all week. I saw pancakes on a show and they looked delicious. And then I thought McDonald's. Actually, I wanted them drunk last weekend is what that was. And now since last weekend, I want McDonald's pancakes. But I don't want McDonald's food.
McDonald's, why don't you just make pancakes?
Because I can buy them.
Or go to a restaurant.
I know. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just because I was like drunk at the time.
Yeah.
So then it's just been in my head. Also, another podcast has McDonald's as a sponsor. So it's like being
They do
subliminally
make it sound like
wired.
McDonald's.
And every time this podcast has these ads and they're like talking about these juicy burgers. So I'm like, McDonald's?
Yeah.
And like, so it's subliminally working is what all I'm
there
saying.
is nothing better than a McDonald's Coke.
No.
I think they put
Burn your
crack in
lungs.
it.
You would get them like every day. Have you stopped, right?
Yeah, I was getting ridiculous.
Like
because-
literally daily.
Yeah, and I don't drink sodas, but I would drink a McDonald's Coke every day.
Every day. So therefore you drink sodas.
But no, I really wouldn't get them every day because I only go to work 3 days a week. But I would definitely get them
True. 3 out of 5. 3 to 7 days.
3 out of 7 days a week for sure. And that's not that much caffeine. That's 3 sodas a week. That's not bad.
Okay.
But still, if I could have one every day, I would.
Mm-hmm.
There's crack in it. It's like real sugar, or it's like there's something different in it. Same with their fries. Like, there's something different about their fries that make people keep coming back. But these,
I feel like I've heard something about that.
yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna Google
crack.
that.
But I tell Dwayne that I'll get that first sip of that McDonald's Coke and like leave it in my mouth and just let it just
Drug addict, you weirdo. You weirdo.
just let it like burn the
Fizzle?
insides of
You're
my
nuts.
mouth. And I'm like, I've never had a Coke that's spicy. Like, it's spicy. It's weird. Makes me want one. No, I'd be up for 2 days if I had one this late at night.
The Super Bowl just happened, and we went to my dad's for the Super Bowl, and I had a Coke from a bottle for the first time in forever. I couldn't even drink it because it was like, it was spicy. That one burnt my mouth. Like, I could not keep drinking it. I could feel everything dissolving as it was like swishing around.
Yeah. But I don't like
rough.
bottled Coke. It tastes like grass. It's got a grass flavor.
What?
Yeah. I want a canned Coke or a McDonald's Coke.
Yeah. I guess cans are better because I like canned Dr. Pepper better than I liked
Yeah, me too.
bottled Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But if anyone were to still ask me, I would still say I like Coke better than Dr. Pepper. But it's lying to myself because Dr. Pepper is actually better.
Depends on where I'm at.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Depends on where I'm at. Because if I'm eating Mexican food, I want a Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Yeah. But if I'm at McDonald's, I'm drinking a Coke.
If you walk to a gas station right now to go like to the sodas, what would you grab
I
first?
want Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Just because I don't like bottled Cokes. I would.
Well, okay. Let's say they're both cans. Which one are you reaching for first? Growing up, I feel like you used to drink Cokes a lot.
I was about to say, if I did just pick a can, I'd probably pick a canned Coke.
Mimi used to drink bottled Coke. Bottles.
The
Coke.
Diet Coke. She doesn't
Diet
even,
Coke.
Yeah, she didn't even drink Diet Coke
Coke.
anymore. She drinks Dr. Pepper, which
Yeah.
is so weird.
I grew up, she was drinking Diet Coke and you were drinking regular Cokes.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I would say I like Coke better than Dr. Pepper, actually.
This is titillating conversation.
Anyway, we'll jump right in. We've been gone a while.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, Super Bowl happened on Sunday, February 9th.
Before we jump in, of
that's
course, to like the Taylor and the Travis of all the Super Bowl talk.
February 11th
Did you
is Super Bowl.
see Ice Spice when her her random like satanical gang sign she was throwing up?
No, I didn't. And I
Okay, so
watched the Super Bowl.
did you see where Taylor Swift chugged the beer?
Yes.
The same in
Frame?
the same camera frame, Ice Spice is next to her, and she does this weird this goat sign or something like this. Maybe it was like this.
with her fingers all together.
Yeah, like this. Maybe it's like she did both her hands like that, and then she went up to her necklace, which is an upside down cross.
Oh.
And apparently this is not like this. It's not I love you. It's some kind of weird like goat something. I don't know how.
I mean,
watch
Beelzebub,
it, but it does look weird. Like she's obviously doing something, like you know, some kind of sign, and then goes up to her necklace. So people are like, you know, saying how crazy she is for being like a Satan worshiper. And then, of course, I watched a few TikToks, and I'm fully convinced she worships Satan
based off of like her.
Yeah, and then like the cross was given to her by this other rapper who is like a known satanical rapper. So it was just weird. And like, why is she friends with Taylor Swift?
She remixed Karma with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but
so they did a song together, and then they were at the VMAs. What was that? They were at something else together. Taylor Swift brought Ice Spice with her, and then
was it the Grammys?
No, it wasn't the Grammys.
Oh, that she brought Lana Del Rey up front.
It was before. She was in like this long, like dark dress and had buttons on the side, and
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Anyway, she brought Ice Spice.
But I mean, that's killing our vibe for sure. Like, Ice Spice is not the company.
Well, but before that happened, you didn't know that about her.
But she's not. She doesn't even look like a Swiftie. Much less be in the Swiftie girl gang.
No, I'm just saying. I 100% agree.
Like,
I literally can't believe she brought her to that award show, and then I watched that award show, and Ice Spice didn't sing a single song, while Taylor is literally screaming Demi Lovato's lyrics, and like Ice Spice didn't look like she wanted to be there. Who anyone was?
She didn't look like she wanted to be at the Super Bowl.
And then even at the Super Bowl, I'm like, everyone was saying she was in every TikTok and stuff asking like the rules of football and like what's going on.
Yeah, and all the lip reading and stuff. Like she was like,
I think Travis Kelce said on his podcast that Ice reached out to him to be in the suite.
Well,
I don't know.
But Taylor's such a mastermind.
Yeah.
Why knowing that she's going to be filmed multiple times.
She dropped Matty Healy once he was put out, like crucified in the media for all the bad things. Like, so if this comes to light, then I bet she will drop her.
But she knows like how much the camera's going to be on her.
She probably didn't know this girl was going to grow some goat Beelzebub gang sign.
True. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the company like her and Blake would hang out with. Like,
it's 100% not. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she just seems not the same vibe.
It's not the same vibe for sure.
But I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. Super Bowl happened. The Chiefs won against San Francisco. And
I watched it. Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing. I stayed at my dad's till 10:30. It was so late, and I got to work next day.
It was like overtime. I was like, oh, I'm ready to go.
And I was already asking rules about football anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I sat inside with all the girls, but I still asked them rules.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well,
I watched commercials. Oh.
We were at a friend's house, but it was in like a concrete shop building. So it was kind of like you definitely couldn't hear like what was happening unless everyone is, you know, focused on and being quiet. 'Cause it was like echoey and loud. So I saw some commercials, but I didn't really see any commercials.
Oh, I saw most of them. I tried to watch most of them, and I'm sad for the ones I didn't. Like I did walk away for, but they really weren't like that great.
Yeah,
they were okay.
And the ones that were, we've seen throughout the week, like they're releasing them early, which
except for I thought that same too.
Purpose.
Except for the Beyonce one.
See, I didn't see it.
Beyonce had a commercial with Verizon. She had two separate ones that aired during the Super Bowl, and she ended up announcing new music in these commercials, and her music dropped.
What,
during or after the Super Bowl? I want to say after. And I literally remember watching the commercial because I didn't understand what was going on. She was like talking about how she can, I don't know, like reach people. It had to do with Verizon and their audience. And she was like, even from space, like what if I drop new music? Something. Yeah. I don't know. Either way.
I like the song.
I've only seen the clip on TikTok. I've been meaning to go back and listen to it. I'm very much
they've
want
already
to learn
played it on the radio like a couple thousand times. So I heard it a couple times. I like it.
What is it? The Texas Hoedown?
Texas Hold'em.
Hold'em. And then another one she dropped.
Yeah, in here. I will. That's the only one I've heard.
Which makes so much sense because I was like, why the heck is Beyonce wearing a cowboy hat at the Grammys in some blue jean outfit?
Yeah.
And now it makes so much sense. And
But,
she wore a
I
cowboy
mean,
hat at Super Bowl too. But I mean,
stay in your lane. Like, be Beyonce.
no, Beyonce can do whatever she wants. She's been in every genre.
Exactly.
Except for now country. So would you say the same about Taylor Swift? She started in country.
Yeah, I guess so.
Exactly. Exactly. She's literally from Texas.
True. But I mean, she's bootylicious and
now she's proving she has range. She's got range.
true. I mean, it is a unique country song. Like, it's not one that you're just
It's
gonna.
not even the wolf country. Like, it's not a country song to me.
No. I mean, it sounds.
It's a pop country, maybe.
Yeah,
But it's still not something that I don't think would play on a country radio station, is what I'm saying.
Though they're gonna play it
No
for
way.
sure.
It sounds too
It
poppy.
sounds like what's
It
a
sounds
Little
like
Nas X?
that's literally what I was about to say.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's,
it's Old Town Road.
Yeah, they didn't play that on country
Yeah,
stations.
they did.
They played Old Town Road.
Yeah.
On the Wolf.
Yeah.
On KSCS.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would imagine.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I
You
would
don't know
imagine.
for a fact. Then you can't say yeah. I was asking you that for a straight answer.
Well, I sounded committed, so I think they did.
Well, whatever. But yeah,
They
anyway.
played at country bars.
After midnight when they start playing hip hop.
True. But no, I mean, it doesn't sound like a typical country song, but I like it. I mean, it sounds like a hoedown.
Yeah. Speaking of also new music that dropped, Selena Gomez she's putting out a new song called Love On.
Love On.
Love On. She dropped the picture for it and everything too. And if I recall, her last song she just recently dropped from like 2018 era Selena flopped.
What? I didn't even know she dropped another song.
Exactly. Because nobody liked it. But it was old Selena. So I'm hoping this is new Selena. And you know she's dating Benny Blanco, who is like the biggest music producer. Every song you have ever heard in pop music for the last 10 years is Benny Blanco.
I had no idea who's a big
He
music
writes
producer.
them and he produces them. He's the Jack Antonoff, who is
don't get us started.
who's Taylor Swift's producer. But anyway, Benny Blanco, everybody works with him. So I'm hoping Selena and Benny worked on this song, so then it'll be a hit
Yeah.
for her. You know, she deserves a good hit.
She does. Because,
But
I mean,
she's
her
subpar
acting's
musically.
probably...
Oof. No. Continue your sentence. Go ahead.
Her acting's not going to take her far. She probably needs to jump on that Benny Blanco music.
Yeah, we'll see. She also just did the Wizards of Waverly Place reboot pilot episode. Only one she's going to be involved in, but she stepped back into Disney for a second to be Alex Russo. I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait. But I don't think it'll take for me. Like, I don't think I'm going to end up watching it. I tried to watch Raven's Home, and that shit was for a child.
No, even the
I tried to watch Girl Meets World. Couldn't do it.
Full House couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, I'm just pure saccharine. It's just too much.
Like that's too like. Don't remake these shows.
But I will be tuning in for the show, and I will be tuning in to listen to her new song. Oh my gosh, we can go back to Super Bowl, but I'm just gonna go ahead and touch on some more new music that's been announced. Ariana Grande released Yes and, which we're not fans of. We've already talked about it.
Right.
We're really not Ariana fans.
No.
Anyway, but she just came out and posted like promos with Mariah Carey. They're doing the remix of Yes and together. Mariah and Ariana hitting whistle tones together. I cannot wait.
Who is this benefiting? Like, is she jumping on Ariana's train, or is Ariana just going to try and jump on Mariah?
I think it is beneficial for them both. Mariah Carey's irrelevant.
I was about to say, can you imagine how Mariah, like,
She's iconic.
exactly, but she's having to jump. She's having to be like, okay, fine, I'll sing with this fucking 20-year-old twat's song.
Yeah, but Ariana took Mariah's spot. Once she started hitting those tones on her own at such a young age, like she became the new Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
And she was always compared to
And
her.
Mariah Carey's going to have to be on a song with her.
So she might
and not
dethrone
Ariana
her,
being on
dethrone
Mariah's
her.
song.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Maybe Moroccan
The star
and
has
Monroe
fallen,
or whatever.
is what I'm saying.
About Mariah?
Yeah.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Ariana is trying to like boost the sales of that song.
Exactly.
Like it did fine, but
So
pairing with an icon will make it boost better.
Yeah.
I'm still not Team Ariana though.
Her boyfriend's still ugly.
You still said I looked like him.
You did. Your face had a glitch, and it made me laugh so hard I cried.
All is not forgiven. Okay, now we go back up to the Super Bowl. So after the Super Bowl, Kansas City celebrated in their hometown with the big giant Super Bowl parade.
Yeah.
All was right in the world. It was great, fun, until there was a mass shooting. I'll let you talk about it.
Well,
I only have a little bit about it. Or know a little bit about it, I guess.
Before we talk about the wrong of the situation,
Okay.
let's talk about Travis Kelce
What about
and
him?
his drunken Garth Brooks tribute.
Now, he did sing at the Super Bowl. And that was horrible. Taylor cringed. We all saw it. So then he just went off and sang at the parade. And you can see him like scrolling, like reading these lyrics. He was so drunk. You can barely even understand
so
him.
off key, and he was so drunk.
But he gets paid to play football. And he was enjoying himself on a big, giant win.
I mean,
I think they were all drunk together. Nobody was going to take that from him. Like that mic from him.
that's embarrassing. If I'm Taylor Swift, I would be like, yeah, my boyfriend is a fucking frat guy. Like, this is terrible.
Football, the NFL is the biggest frat there is. It's the boys club.
But it gave me like, ew.
It really
the
didn't gross
first
me out.
time, I mean, I could see Travis in his outfits, and I'm like,
Ick.
I could hear Travis in his talk, and he sounds like
Ick. Malibu's Most Wanted.
he sounds like Malibu's Most Wanted, and I'm like, ick. But I'm like, when I saw them at the after party, and he was like, had his
I liked
big,
it. It was cute.
his big arms wrapped around her. I was like, okay, I get it. She's so dainty. She's so tiny. And finally she's got a big man. I'm like, okay, that's cute. And then he gets on stage and he sings this. It's embarrassing.
That was before. That was before, though.
It's embarrassing.
Timeline wise, wasn't that before?
No,
no.
it's after.
That was after. You're right. It was the Super Bowl like parties at night, and then the next day was the parade.
Oh, it was terrible. And then he like threw up in front of a crowd of people.
No, he did not.
Disgusting.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's like walking, and he's crossing where the floats go. I don't know if he's already off, if he hasn't even got on yet, if he jumped down, but he threw up
And then went to party more after that.
and went to party more. It's
But
embarrassing.
honestly, we'll go back to the fraternity thing. He's a frat boy. That was a frat situation.
Yeah.
That was a darty. And he celebrated how everyone should celebrate their massive, giant win.
Yeah. But in what seems to be common for Americans now is somebody's got to fucking ruin it and bring a gun and shoot people at
There were 2 other
events.
public shootings in the U.S. that same day. So there was
What?
3 in one day. Yeah. One was like in Florida. One was somewhere else. But then the Super Bowl took the biggest. Keep going. But I'll tell you that
So
later.
there are hundreds of thousands of people gathered for this parade to celebrate the Chiefs. And 2 or 3 juveniles have been arrested since, but they have a dispute and guns were pulled and 22 people were shot. And half of those people were under 16 years old. And I just don't understand how people can, number one, how someone can go into a public place like this and shoot people up. But I can't understand the people that are there that are directly affected now in their life, and they're part of this statistic being somewhere where there's a mass shooting. And it's scary. And if something like that happened to me, I would never leave the house again.
I agree. 100%. That's so scary.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's lives are affected now that we're there.
Yeah, if I was at a place like that, or at a concert or a movie theater, like, it's getting so scary. Like, I wouldn't leave the house and I would have such trauma.
It's so scary to be like, it would never happen to me. And everyone has always thought that.
Yeah.
Until it literally does.
Yeah, because it's getting
so scary.
so
More
common. And it's getting like closer to, I don't want to say closer to home, but it's like things that we would actually go to.
Yeah, it's everyday things. School. It's
school, movies, concerts. It's so fucking scary.
Yeah, it's horrible. So they've just arrested those kids? They don't know anything else yet? Like, what is their motive?
They're not saying anything else. They're not saying a motive. They're just saying that they're
minors? Can they not do that?
Well, they're not releasing any information because there are 2 people were arrested, but there are 3 suspects. So I think they're just trying to get everybody's
like the stories
eyewitnesses and camera footage of, cell phones or, street cams and stuff to see like what actually happened. But they're saying that there was a dispute between the juveniles and then guns were pulled.
Wow.
But I read an eyewitness account that one of the kids that pulled the gun just started shooting and started circling into a circle, and that's how most of the people got shot.
Okay, because I was like, if it was a dispute, there's no way like that there's like 22 injured and like 1 dead.
Yeah,
like there's no way that they were just like aiming at the 3 of each other
exactly
for it to hit that many people.
Yeah, no, he was just. I think he just, I don't know, maybe snapped or whatever, or
scary.
Just being
it was obviously premeditated.
Yeah,
to have guns on you like that,
to bring a gun to something like that. Yeah. That's crazy. And for people, thank God there are people like this that tackled these kids.
Yeah.
Or not kids, juveniles. I don't know how old they are.
Wouldn't they still be kids? A juvenile is under 18.
True, but they're not like, a 12-year-old kid or something with a gun. But they're still...
That's true. But when I hear juvenile, I do think like 12.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good point. Anyway.
So
they're tackled.
But people, like, they took off running and people tackled them and held them until police got there.
Good for them for having fight or flight go on the right side at the right time.
Yeah.
Because
I'm so scared. Like, I'm terrified to think what would happen if what would I do? I think I would fucking freeze and shit my pants.
No. Fight or flight.
Exactly. I just
flight, you're running. Fight, you're going after them.
Well, obviously I'm not.
Fight and freeze.
Not,
fight and freeze.
I am not a fight person.
No,
I'm definitely more of a flight, but I think I would freeze.
Just duck or something, but freeze.
I would think I would try to be invisible.
Oh my God.
Make me a bird, fly far, far away.
If no one's looking your phone, they can't see you.
What movie was that from?
Say again.
Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. Dear God,
Seven Birds for Seven Brothers?
No.
Oh.
I'm a little girl. I'm in a cornfield and I'm sad. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away.
Yeah, cornfield.
Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. She does it like 2 or 3 times. That's Jenny.
Oh.
On Forrest Gump.
No.
When she's a little girl. She's
not what I was thinking.
When she runs out of her house and after her dad's like yelling and screaming, she runs into that cornfield.
All your southern,
dear God,
it's all the same voice.
Dear God, make me a bird like fly far, far away.
I was thinking Dorcas from Seven Brides for Seven Brothers because that's what she sounds like.
It does.
That's what I thought you were.
Oh, Dorcas was my favorite.
I know. That's why I was like, okay, that's exactly who she's quoting. And then you said cornfield, and I was like, Sweet Home Alabama. No. Because that's how that, that doesn't start the cornfield, but they like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, Jenny from Forrest Gump. Jenny. So the Super Bowl in tragedy ended with 1 dead. It was a mom.
Yeah.
And
a radio DJ,
local radio DJ from Kansas City. And
her pictures are like
she's so young
from the parade. Like,
I saw hours. Her in a Chief shirt.
That's so
horrible. She was with her family, right? Yeah, her husband and 2 kids.
2 kids, yeah.
So she's the only confirmed death as of now, and there were 22 injured. Travis Kelce donated money to. He donated $100,000 to.
He donated 100.
Yeah, $100,000.
And Taylor donated 100.
Taylor donated 100 to the mom that was killed.
Oh, Travis to the mom.
Yeah, hers was directly to the family. Travis donated to 2 girls. They're like 8 and 10 years old, and they were shot in the leg like they're sisters. And then Patrick Mahomes Also visited those girls, and I'm assuming at the others that are also in their children's hospital with his wife. And then he announced on Twitter, on X, that they created a new emergency fund, and it was like hashtag KC Strong, an emergency fund for the victims. So everything like donated. KC, Kansas City. Yeah, KC Strong.
I'm like, who's Casey?
No. Kansas City. So yeah, and then the Chiefs, I guess they're the ones who like came with the KC Strong and like donating money and stuff. But yeah,
what a terrible tragedy.
So sad. I can't even imagine.
On such a happy day.
Yeah.
And so many people gathered in one spot.
And they had like police there.
Yeah.
And the police even like said earlier in the week that if Taylor Swift came, they didn't think they would have enough like manpower to like stop the crowds and stuff.
Oh yeah, can you imagine
which
the
obviously
Swifties?
Makes sense. But the fact that they couldn't even stop a gunman.
You can't. And also,
but it would have to be the people because the cops couldn't have gotten there faster.
True.
I saw the video of like the cop. It panned to the cops after the people were tackled.
Yeah, because they had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
But I do feel. I don't even know if it's safer or a little better that it wasn't an act of terrorism against.
Most of our shootings are domestic
group of people, you know, or like it wasn't.
Domestic terrorism is huge. It's always people here.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't
something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
it was just like two fucking rival teenagers.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
it could have been worse.
Somebody
like
trying
whenever
to blow
they target
up.
like the churches and synagogues or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't that.
Yeah, 23 people is still a lot. It was definitely a big, massive event.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that this mass shootings are just so common. Yeah,
the fact that 2 others happened on the same day is just wild.
And then we didn't even know about it.
Yeah, they're always happening. They're constantly happening. Kids are scary.
Yeah.
People are scary.
People are scary.
The fact that there's access to, military grade guns is scary.
Yeah. The fact that there's access...
it's getting political.
I know.
To be honest.
I was about to say, we'll skip this part.
It's still how I feel. I feel how
we have our own opinions. That's what everybody's got their own opinions, and it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
That we can't come to a consensus on gun control. Mm-hmm. Or mental health.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, mum's the word. I'm done with that. Okay, in other Super Bowl news, happy Super Bowl news. So Usher did the halftime show. Fantastic, great, amazing. Meh. What?
Meh.
Really?
Meh.
Anyway, hold that thought. Prior to the show, him and his longtime girlfriend got a marriage certificate. And I think prior to the show, as in like a couple days before the show. Well, after the Super Bowl, literally after, they took the 2 kids they already have together and went and got married right in Vegas.
Nice.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Usher. She even had a veil. Wait.
Usher Raymond.
Yeah. I was like, that's not right.
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I remember saying Raymond. No. Mr. and Mrs. Usher Raymond. And in her veil, it said Mrs. Raymond.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Cute. And she's pregnant currently.
Oh, she is pregnant.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was pregnant. So is that baby number 5? Because I think he has like 2 older
two
kids.
older ones were also there.
Yeah.
He's a proud father of 4. He's got Usher Cinco, the 5th, and Naveed Eli with his ex-wife Tamika Foster.
Mm-hmm.
As well as a daughter, Sovereign Beau, and a son, Sir Castrello, with his now wife, Jen Goichiache. Mrs. Raymond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super cool. Super
nice.
cute.
It's a fun thing to do after the Super Bowl performance.
Literally, you're on top of the world. Like, let's go get married in Vegas anyway.
Get married in Vegas.
How fun.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's giving Joe Jonas.
True.
Yeah.
That's a good point. R.I.P. their relationship. That just makes me sad.
Although her new boyfriend's way cuter.
I'm side-eyeing you. They are on their Instagram official.
I know.
And you still thought he was cuter than Joe Jonas? I
think he's cute. He gives me, what's the guy's name? Forgetting Sarah Marshall guy. Jason Segel?
Seagal? Seagal? Seagal, someone else.
That's Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Jason Segel, yeah.
Segel.
He reminds me of Jason Segel. He's like kind of like nerdy cute.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like you said that the last time we talked about this guy.
Probably because that's the way I feel.
Segel.
Yeah. He's like tall and lanky and kind of nerdy, but cute. Yeah.
Wear your glasses.
Yeah.
Nerdy but cute?
I think he's nerdy but cute. And especially when he has his beard, because he has a beard on. He has a beard now. That's Jason Segel. Yeah.
What a muppet. Okay. Well, to agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm. We can.
Yeah. That's so interesting. He looks like a different version of Nick Viall.
Oh, I love Nick.
I know you do. And that makes sense.
No.
If you like Nick, you like this guy.
No.
Because this part, like the top part, reminds me of Nick. Those dirty, bushy eyebrows.
Nick's eyebrows are not like that.
Are a lot more manicured.
And his
but
forehead is not that big.
I don't know. He's just a white man. White man, brown hair.
White man, brown hair.
Okay, anyway. Tell me how you felt about Usher's halftime show.
I thought it was just okay. Like I didn't.
Just okay?
I liked Little John being there.
Him dancing on skates didn't impress you?
Of course, because I've told Dwayne multiple times to get my skates
You
out.
could have been out there with Usher. That could have been you. Did you see the girl that fell?
Yes.
Oh my God,
and
that
I
could
saw
have
her
been
TikTok.
you.
Exactly. That would have been me.
Her big black eye?
Yes.
Insane. Anyway.
And then the girl that fell from the stripper pole.
No, I didn't see that.
She was up at the top and just bam.
What? I did
Yes.
not catch that.
Yes.
Or is he a TikTok?
It was just okay. Like I didn't like Alicia Keys being there. Like I didn't. Like he could have been so much better. Is what I'm saying. Like he's got so many songs that he could have had Little John, and he still could have had Ludacris out there. Okay. But he could have done like.
That is so crazy. That is
7 o'clock going to dot. I mean, he could have sang so many more songs.
Those were all of his hits, though. Like big hits. Those were like Usher.
I don't know the hit from Alicia Keys.
You don't know that song?
I don't think so. I mean, it was fine. It was fine.
My Boo? You didn't know My Boo?
No.
I don't know what you were listening to back in the day, but it wasn't the right stuff. Because that was literally such a popular song.
I don't
It's from 2004.
No, I don't remember it.
You didn't listen to the album Confessions?
Yeah.
Then you would have heard My Boo.
I mean, I didn't probably listen to like the
Brennan
album.
and I literally just listened to Confessions like last weekend. I can't. Okay, well, that's crazy.
It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. Last year was better. Jennifer Lopez the year before that was better. It was fine. It wasn't spectacular.
I can't remember who it was, but someone else also. Oh, I think it was my sister. She said she liked Rihanna's show better last year.
Yeah.
But as much as I enjoyed Rihanna's, I think I enjoyed Usher's more.
Really?
Yeah. Made me want to go to Usher's show.
The one before that was the Snoop Dogg and...
Now, that's when we talked about as a group and said that was probably our favorite.
Yeah,
Eminem.
yes.
50 Cent.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Dr. Dre.
Yes. And the one before that was Jennifer Lopez. And that one was good too.
I want you to know that Alicia Keys and Usher, My Boo, reached number 1 on the Billboard US Hot in 2004. 2005.
Well,
number 2 in mainstream top 40.
Okay, well.
2005.
Wasn't on my hit
2004,
list.
2005. How old were you? Not listening to Usher, but I was. But I went to Sigville at that time, so that makes sense.
In 2004?
2004.
Literally, you were in like 3rd grade. Of course you were single.
405, I was in 4th grade. What did you just say?
I said, of course you were single. You were in 3rd grade.
I did not say single.
You did say single.
No, you didn't.
You said I was single back then. I was listening to that. I was listening to Confessions, and I was single back then.
I did
and
not.
I was like, literally
Mom.
in 2004, you were in third grade.
I was like 11.
Exactly.
I did not say single. I wasn't
Rewind the
even thinking
tape.
about that.
Rewind it.
I wish there was a way for me to do that.
Yeah, when you edit it, you'll be like, oh my God, I did say single.
And I'm going to single that out for you because I didn't. I was talking about where I was at in life and where you were at in life. If I was... What were we going to say?
Exactly. You said I was single
I
at
was
the time.
talking about our ages.
Okay. And I'm like, of course you were single.
Obviously, it was a child. No.
And you're like, I don't know where you were back then, but I was listening to Confessions. I was single back then.
I was going to say 7. And that's when I was like... And I went to 2004, 2005, so I could figure out the year and the age.
Okay. And I'm like, I know you started school in like 2000.
I said Sigaville. I was in Sigaville.
Oh, maybe.
Is what I said. Now that I'm like, I didn't even just say what I said, but I said I was in Sigaville.
Okay.
Of course, I was listening to it.
Okay, maybe I heard single.
Yeah, it was Sigaville.
Okay.
Because I was like, I was in Sigaville. Of course, I was listening to it, and then I can remember being at my cousin Sam's and her listening to Having Confessions, the CD.
Okay, so that's what it was. I heard single.
God, I can't wait for everyone to hear that. Gaslighting me about my words that came out of my mouth. Anyway, your turn. What you got? Tell me a story. Or are we done with the Super Bowl?
Yes.
We already hit an hour.
Move it on.
All right.
A fucking Gypsy Rose. You know, I will just eat up Gypsy Rose news.
In a while. What is she up to?
She is now on the Cameo app. And you can now pay $100 to this bitch and she will send you a video. A personalized video.
That is insane.
Yeah. She's making some money. And on her profile,
she made so much money.
It says she is an influencer.
That's hilarious. And I knew that's what was going to happen. She is an influencer.
She thinks she is.
I mean, she's a pop culture influencer.
I mean, she definitely had her 15 minutes. I think she's on the downhill. She said that she's getting so much hate currently because people are pissed that she doesn't have any empathy for her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, who's serving life in prison.
Why did she say she doesn't have empathy for him?
People are acting like because she's not like sad. Like she's saying he killed my mom. But she was the fucking mastermind.
Oh.
You're the reason why he killed your mom. Like, he didn't just walk in your house and, like, murder your mom. Mm-hmm. Like, you masterminded and manipulated him. It was your idea. Mm-hmm. And...
what is her take?
Here you are being a fucking influencer, getting millions of dollars for your story.
Didn't he say he was going to come out with the book?
Yeah. I hope he does.
I'm going to Google that, too. I'm editing this and listening back. Mark that as number 2 to Google, Jordan.
Yeah, so shame on you if you're giving Gypsy Rose Blanchard $100 to get a cameo video.
You don't want me to get one for you?
And you might as well light your $100 on fire.
I mean, that's literally what you're doing. Yeah. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder when her 15 minutes will be up. I guarantee you within this year, like, she's going to be not talked about.
Just fade away.
I think that's what's happening already. Like, we don't see her in the news.
Well,
I didn't see it on page 6. Did you?
I saw it on TMZ today.
TMZ's trash.
I mean, it's just as good as news source as page 6.
As it was when I was 10 and you were on TMZ. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I know you had some other reality TV news. Do you have anything else to add about Gypsy Rose other than your hatred for her and your angst and frustration?
No.
But I will be getting you a cameo from Gypsy Rose.
No, you won't.
I will gladly spend $100 to hear Gypsy Rose talk to you and say your name.
If Gypsy Rose gives me a cameo, you better give her a script. And I want her to say something like, Beth, you're absolutely right. I was the mastermind to kill my mother. And I am surprised at this 15 minutes of fame that I'm getting from all these people.
Mark Haswin will never interview if we ever go pro. Mom, we're going to get her I'm gonna play that if we ever interview her the way they did Io on with J-Lo for SNL. Did you see that?
Yeah, I heard about it on TikTok.
That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be crying to Gypsy Rose and be like, "I was a podcast. I didn't mean it."
No,
the same way she was doing.
No,
to J-Lo. J-Lo forgave her anyway. At least she said she did.
I will gladly hate on Gypsy Rose all day long.
Okay.
I would never have her on our podcast.
Never say never.
No,
I would never.
Ew, no.
Just talk to her. Just for fun.
So you can get ideas to murder me?
I've never wanted to murder you. Never.
For the record.
For the record. Not one single ounce of me ever. But no, just for some insight on her brain, on how brains work.
Yeah.
And trauma. I just want to hear. Just tell me.
Yeah. You obviously knew you can walk. Like, when did you?
Secretly at night.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you had some
Get
other.
me off this high horse.
You had some other reality TV story.
Janelle from Teen Mom. I know I've reported on her a couple of times. You know her.
You are the reality TV.
I know.
Correspondent.
I know. Yes. You know her dog killing husband was charged with criminal child abuse
from her son Jace.
Who's 14, and CPS had a case open regarding him about this incident, and it has now been dropped.
I do not understand how. You're kidding me.
No,
Jason literally had like bruises and scratches, and they tested
the criminal charges are still in effect.
Wait. What are the charges that are dropped?
The CPS case,
saying he didn't engage in child abuse.
They're just saying that there's not enough evidence to pursue.
Jace's face isn't enough evidence?
It's enough evidence for the criminal, for the police. Like, he is still being charged by the police with criminal.
But not enough to be like, you're endangering this child.
But not enough to say you're endangering the other children in the house.
I hate it here. Yes. I don't want to live on a planet.
Yes.
And you're kidding me.
Janelle, of course, has released a TikTok. Of course, because, that's where she goes to talk to her fans.
Oh, my God.
And is basically giving a big fuck you to everybody, saying, I told you so. The case was dropped.
That is horrible.
Basically,
I'm disgusted.
Yeah. Taking up for her husband and saying, what a great person he is. And that they are still taking Jace's mental health in consideration, and he is being treated, and he's back at Barbara's house for the last 2 months, I think. But they are now in discussion of moving him again because of his recent behaviors.
This poor kid. Wow. And he's getting yelled at no matter where he goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Barbara's horrible.
Yeah.
Just as bad as his mom.
He was much better off with the foster family. Just start fresh with some new parents.
So freaking sad.
It's so sad. It's sad for the other kids that are still there.
It's devastating for those kids.
Yeah.
They're going to have trauma just like Jace.
Yeah.
And they may get physically assaulted too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or punished. I don't understand.
But his
I don't get
criminal
it.
case is still pending, waiting trial.
Is he in jail currently or out on bond?
No, he isn't. He's out on bond.
Whatever.
So I'm surprised. I didn't even realize that it was two separate things. Like he's being
2 separate charges?
2 separate, like apples and oranges. Like you can still be charged for the same thing,
but under 2 things, like CPS.
CPS is I guess your other kids also, but the criminal case that you're being charged with is for this specific episode.
I guess that's true. I guess I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
That honestly just devastates me. But
it does. The
system is broken.
It is broken because if he has enough pending on him for the criminal cases, like he's being criminally charged in a felony child abuse case, so there's enough evidence for the police, but there's
literally
not
makes no
exactly.
sense.
So there's not enough evidence for CPS to look regarding the other children?
You know, this like makes me think of that the little boy Gabriel, the little Mexican boy that was like kept in a cage and like abused, and CPS like knew about it and like had marked that they'd done these visits and like said he was okay, and then it turns out they were wrong, and like even the CPS people were charged. It reminds me of like that, like them dropping the ball. Like, they're fucking up. They're messing up somewhere.
They're so overworked. Understaffed.
That it feels like that. Like
that it is so
many things are slipping through the cracks that shouldn't.
It's definitely unfortunate that it slips through the cracks, but there aren't enough people to do this job, unfortunately, because there's so many cases.
That's true. It's so
there's
devastating.
not enough people on the other side to prosecute and to take these kids that are being in these situations.
I wish I knew what we as the public could do. We as the people.
I
hate that. It's so sad.
So sad.
Do you have any lighthearted news? The Met Gala announced their co-chairs.
I didn't know that there were different chairs.
Every year
that's who
like,
picks the themes?
Yeah, they're like the host of it.
Okay. Are these people we know?
Yes. Zendaya, which she's been a co-host before. Which it's been a couple years since she's I think she's been a co-host before. You know what? Let me Google that really quick before I spout off.
What does a co-host do? Who comes up with a theme? Is that Anna Wintour?
Yeah. And I think maybe the co-hosts do that also.
I would think.
But that can't be right, because why would they just be announced if the theme was announced forever ago?
What's the theme?
The one where it's like has to do with like history of like gowns and dresses and stuff. Like it sounded like it was a dig at Kim Kardashian. Do you remember like the classics of certain designers? And people were like mad at Kim or saying it was a dig at Kim for wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress, and like yes. I will Google the theme also in just a second. Okay, I don't think Zendaya has hosted before, because all it is, and literally it's nothing but 2024. But the theme is Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion, which means
there's always it's so weird. Why can't you just say what you mean? Is it like new takes on like old designers?
So it's a celebration of fashion that is so fragile now that it can no longer ever be worn, which is an elegant way of saying very antique clothing. Think Elizabethan era corsets and dresses with intricate and beautiful designs and cuts. It's broken into 3 parts: land, sea, and sky. So the exhibition title is Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion. The theme is the Garden of Time. And then the exhibit apparently is broken into land, sea, and sky.
I don't know what land, sea, and sky is.
I guess like your dresses and stuff are supposed to be based off of like land, sea, or sky. Or maybe the gowns that are already in the exhibition that are like these quote unquote like, you know, beauties, these the whatever reawakened fashioned, are also based land, sea, and sky. I remember seeing one and it was like full butterfly dress and like butterflies were all over it. I don't feel sophisticated enough to understand the
I do not understand.
This is Serena Vanderwoodsen's world.
Yeah.
And not mine.
Yeah.
Blair Waldorf is running the Met.
Yeah.
Okay. So this means guests could show up in florals to play on the garden theme. They could also choose pieces that are an ode to nature in general.
To what?
That are an ode to nature in general. We could also see a more whimsical take with guests wearing a more avant-garde inspired by like Alice in Wonderland or Beauty and the Beast. I'm
thinking like Garden of Eden, like
a classic fairy tale,
like Poison Ivy.
When I hear Reawakened Beauties, I think of like princesses. I think of like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah,
in the literal sense. But the Garden of Time, I think of like fairies. Something ethereal. What is it?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
Ethereal. Something ethereal.
Yeah. Earthy.
Land, sea, and sky. Or, right? Lands.
I don't even know what that means.
The land. Based off the land, the sea, and the sky. Blues, birds, bugs.
What are you saying?
Land, Land, land. Sea, SEA, sky, SKY. What do you mean?
I thought you're saying Lansing, LAN.
Land, comma, sea, comma, and sky.
I think
do I talk that fast or mumble too
Yes.
much? Because you know what?
Yes.
The amount of times I have to repeat things at work to someone who's this far from me
Yeah. And I normally understand you.
is
but
because the mic's in front of my mouth.
because I can't see your lips, maybe, but I thought you're saying
Do I mumble?
Lansing Sky. And I'm
Land,
like,
sea, and sky.
what's Lansing?
Land,
Lansing. Like, what's Lansing?
Oh my
and you're
God.
talking like that's like something I should know.
Do I speak gibberish? Do I speak gobbledygook?
Gobbledygook? Yes. But I can't see your mouth, so maybe that would have helped. But I did not think Lansing Sky was land, sea, and sky. Yeah.
Wow, I am distraught. I am bamboozled.
You know you talk fast, but I
yeah,
normally...
but I thought it was better.
No.
The fact that it's happened so many times at work lately, I mean, it's making me question my life. But
I normally can understand you.
yeah,
But that one
it's because
I
kids see my
couldn't.
mouth.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah.
All right, I got two more. Bella Hadid hard launched her rodeo boyfriend. She's been spotted in Fort Worth. We all know that.
Yeah.
With this cowboy who like
But we
trains
haven't
horses
seen
and
his
things like
face.
that.
I just saw his picture.
We've seen his face.
Oh, the
and
picture
like
I
knew
saw.
his name and stuff.
I saw his name, but the picture I saw, they're both like looking
Oh
away.
yeah, the one she hard launched him on her Instagram.
Oh.
That's what it means. When you say you hard launch someone, you posted them
On
their
your
full
own.
face on your socials.
Okay.
Yeah. You can like soft launch and it's just like hands or like the back of their
Right,
head. Or
right,
something.
right.
Anyway, she posted him on her socials. So like they are legit, they are official. And she
he
is
cute?
No. I mean, I don't think cowboys are cute. So no.
God, you just crushed my soul.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We've already had this discussion. Two girls, different types, or whatever we said at that time. But yeah, not me. He's a cowboy through and through.
Yeah, what I saw, but I didn't see his face.
A
Definitely
Don.
a cowboy. A Don.
He looks. Hold on. He looks like Jim from The Office,
He does.
but with a cowboy hat and like a full beard. He looks like Jim from The Office.
Kinda. For sure. He does. I mean, yeah. He looks like a skinny Jim.
His name is Adon. Anyway,
Where's he from?
He's from here, in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, that's why she's in Fort Worth all the time. They've got like a ranch. He trains horses and like participates in rodeos. And she even competed at a show with one of his horses recently.
Doing what?
I don't know what horses do. It's not like equestrian. It's like rodeo.
Is she like racing
She's not barrel
barrels?
racing, no. But she's like doing something with a horse.
Huh.
Yeah, and some girl pretty much roasted her on TikTok for like not doing it correctly.
I mean, she's a model.
And she's equestrian style, so it's something new for her.
Yeah.
And she placed in whatever the division was, but obviously not the best.
Yeah.
But it's something new for her. Anyway, Bella, go off.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Enjoy your small life.
Yeah.
But, Bella Hadid will never look Fort Worth, Texas to me.
No.
Her face, like she's supermodel.
She's supermodel.
You don't just see someone walking around
in the stockyards.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. It's
No.
weird. It's weird.
Yeah. It's weird.
And it blows my mind, but I hope she's happy. I know she's had a lot of mental health issues and health issues. Like she even only recently
Yeah,
made
she
a
has
return
lupus.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
She was like out for a while. Like she just recently made her return to fashion modeling
Yeah.
because she was like down and out for so long.
Her mom has lupus also.
Is it genetic?
I think so.
What is it?
I don't know.
What does it have to do with? What body
Blood.
part? Is your blood?
Yeah. It's your blood.
Is it an autoimmune disease?
Yeah, but I think it's only in like women.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's scary. I know it can have like flare-ups and things like that.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Wow. All right, my last one. Kelly Rowland walked off the Today Show as guest host because her dressing rooms weren't up to par. Leaves Hoda scrambling.
Because her dressing room wasn't...
Because her dressing room.
Like, she went out on stage and then decided to leave. Diva.
Kelly and her team were not happy. They did not like the dressing room, so they decided to pull her off the show, leaving Coda without a guest host for the 10 a.m. hour. When I say for the hour, maybe not for the hour, but for the time, she was like scheduled to be her host.
Yikes.
Saw her dressing room and was like, no, I'm out. She was supposed to be promoting some Tyler Perry Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Mea Culpa.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that didn't happen.
Diva.
Wow. So apparently Rowland and her team played a dramatic game of musical dressing rooms. They inquired about a green room upstairs because they didn't like the one she was in. Unfortunately, the upstairs one was occupied by Jennifer Lopez, who arrived to the studio prior to Rowland to promote her new album, This Is Me Now. Dressing rooms at today are known to be some of the smallest in the TV industry, practically glorified closets. They're not nice. It's an old building. There are major space limitations. It's not glamorous. It's not fresh flowers and candles and gourmet food. Basically a white box. Still,
They
we're
want
told,
candles and gourmet food.
Mom, people in their dressing rooms have like M&Ms, but will make the people pick out all of the red ones.
I mean, I can
Like,
understand
something
like
like that.
rock stars being like that.
But Kelly Rowland?
Kelly Rowland on the Today Show?
Was she just being a diva because J-Lo was there? I mean, you're not as big as J-Lo.
No.
And J-Lo accepted her room just fine.
Well, she did get the bigger one.
She did get the bigger one. Even though Today offered as much as possible, they still weren't happy, so they walked and left.
That's so rude.
That's horrible behavior.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's rude. Horrible.
Rita Ora ended up volunteering and filling in, which
Paige
I've heard.
DeSorbo was on there with Rita Ora.
On what with Rita Ora?
I saw TikTok where Paige was on the Today Show with Hoda and Rita Ora.
Wow. So that was the same day. Yeah. Okay. So that's because Kelly Rowland was supposed to have been there.
Wow.
Wow. That's nuts.
Nuts.
A diva behavior. We get it. You were Destiny's Child, but you're not Beyonce.
You are not Beyonce.
You're not J-Lo.
No.
And
Calm
if you
down.
know the place is small and rickety, don't be expecting a 5-star hotel and
You
what
need a
is-
place to put your makeup on and change your
and
clothes.
that's it. Like, I don't get it.
Why
I
do we
can't
gotta cater
imagine.
to you?
That's what freaks me out about fame. Like, that's what's so scary. Like, it's fun to talk about it, but it's wild to think about people feeling so entitled
Yeah. Entitlement. That's exactly
because
it.
you can sing or act. Like, you think you're so much better and deserve to be on like such a high pedestal.
No. No, ma'am.
It makes no sense to me.
No. No, ma'am. I agree.
I mean, honestly, even any like massive celebrity to me, like Leonardo DiCaprio is no better than you and I.
No. He is snorting cocaine with everybody else at the Super Bowl. Did you see that TikTok?
I didn't see him snorting cocaine, but I did see like him hat down, like not looking.
No, he obviously had a credit card in his hand.
No.
And he came up with his hat down and he was doing his nose like that. It was obvious he was doing cocaine.
Wow.
Yeah, obvious he was doing cocaine.
I saw a TikTok and this girl was saying how she was talking about Leonardo DiCaprio is no longer in his prime, like bracket. And she was so
50,
right.
And he's
not
like a dad bod.
He's
and
not 20-year-old Leo. He's got to fight for things now. Like, that's why he's doing
Yeah, he is not
these
20-year-old Leo.
weird roles. Like, she was talking about how it was funny that he had to be like the writer and producer of that Netflix movie that was out, like Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
That he had to write that his character was specifically like handsome and attractive and like looked after because he's not the first person. He's not the go-to anymore.
No, he's not cute anymore.
He's not. It's
he
crazy.
hit his prime 20 years ago.
It's so crazy that like names.
George Clooney just keeps getting more handsome.
I mean, yeah.
He wasn't cute back in his 20s.
Oh, I thought he was.
I mean, he was cute. He
was cute.
Cute, but he got way more handsome
yeah,
as an older man.
that's true.
Yeah. But Leo,
I guess it
opposite.
just depends.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Is it quiz time? I'm so excited.
Go for it. I'm ready.
So excited.
You're quizzing me.
I'm quizzing you. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Taylor Swift version.
Oh my God. Okay.
And I went with questions that I didn't know.
They're about Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh God, okay.
So if I knew the answer, it's not one of these. These are for legit Swifties.
Okay.
Some are a little softball, and then I've got my 10th one, the big one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1. Name Taylor Swift's 3 cats.
Meredith, Benjamin, Olivia.
Good job.
Thank you.
Put my glasses on. That was the softball.
I know, I'm scared.
How many albums does Taylor Swift have? Second part is to name them. So go.
Okay. Taylor Swift, this like self-titled debut. Fearless, Red, 1989, Speak Now, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights. Am I missing one? Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me think.
2. You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2. A Reputation. Okay, hold on. I gotta see them again. That was right. Hold on. Taylor Swift, Fearless, Red. Was that the one I was missing?
You got one more in between that.
Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Folklore,
One in between
Reputation, Folklore,
In
Evermore.
between that.
Oh, Lover. Duh. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Lover, Folklore, Evermore, and Midnights.
Yep.
And then she's about to have the Tortured Poets Department
Yes.
in April.
Yes. Good job.
Thank you. Oh my God.
What are the listening parties that Taylor Swift hosts for fans? What was it called?
They're her album listening parties. Secret sessions.
Good job. What classic book is referenced in New Romantics?
Is it Alice in Wonderland? That's a guess. Shot in the Dark. Is it Gatsby?
No.
I'm not Shot in the Dark. Hold on. I'm trying to sing the song in my head. It's a book. You said?
Let me tell you.
Okay.
The Scarlet Letter.
The Scarlet Letter, Trust Me, Mine Was Better. Got it. That's literally a lyric.
Okay, you ready? What Taylor Swift song includes the lyric, November Flush and Your Flannel Cure?
I can hear it. November Flush and Your Flannel Cure. It's Champagne Problems. But I don't know why.
What's Taylor Swift's go-to drink order at the bar?
It's whiskey.
You don't know what she drinks?
I could have sworn it was whiskey.
No.
It isn't.
It's vodka, Diet Coke.
Oh, vodka, Diet Coke. Okay. That I did not know.
What exact time is referenced in Last Kiss?
Oh my God. Hold on.
See why I didn't tell you
This
ahead
is
of him?
so hard to do like off the top of my brain.
I know, that's why I didn't tell you ahead of time.
Hold on. Does it start with 7?
No.
Does it start with 11?
No. 1.
158?
Yep.
158.
Nice.
158. Yeah.
What is Taylor Swift's longest song title?
Oh my God. I don't think I know that off the top of my head. All Too Well, Taylor's version. Oh, the 10-minute. All Too Well. No? 10 minutes, the Taylor version.
I mean, it's a pop one. I mean, a popular one,
It's
I guess.
a popular one? What is it?
We're Never Getting Back Together.
Oh.
Okay. This is the big one.
Mom, my brain is not working.
This is for all the Swiftie marbles.
Okay, I'm not a Swiftie.
What are the tracks number 5 on each album?
Oh my God. I don't know. Last Kiss is one of them.
Wait. No.
No?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Is New Romantics one of them?
9, 10. No.
Tolerate It.
Yes.
My Tears Ricochet.
Yes.
Back to December? It's because it's the saddest songs people say. That's why I thought Last Kiss. White Horse.
Yes.
3
out of 10.
Oh my God. That's so hard. Out of the Woods.
No.
Okay, this is I'm thinking for 1989. I don't know.
Okay, you ready for them?
Okay, go.
Cold as You.
Okay.
White Horse.
White Horse. Okay, got it.
You got that one. Dear John.
Oh, okay, that's our Speak Now. Duh.
All Too Well.
Okay.
All you had to do was stay. Delicate. The Archer.
Oh.
Tears. My tears ricochet. Tolerate it. You're on your own, kid.
Yeah, that was hard. That was really, really hard. My brain doesn't work that way.
Mine doesn't either.
To just recall things off the top of my head.
Mine doesn't either.
You putting me on the spot, I can't even name 5 songs. Like,
and then try to come up with the tune that they're in.
yeah.
Like what?
And then I can hear them, but I can't hear anything else.
Yeah, I know.
What are the rest of the words?
I know.
That was so hard. That was horrible. It's not going to be entertaining for anyone but me.
Yourself the Swiftie.
I am not a Swiftie after that. It's a glass of wine.
Cora can't answer them.
You know what? I'm going to quiz Cora before I even put this episode out. I see her on Sunday.
Yeah.
And this isn't going to come out till Monday. So I'm going to listen to this back and I'm going to quiz my best friend.
Swifties. Psh.
And then when she knows 3, I'm going to be like, we're still Swifties. Like, it's fine. We still love her.
True.
Luckily, I could name her cats. That was hard. That was your softball question.
3. I knew she had 2.
All right. So that is the end of this episode. Thank you for listening. All right. Go like, share, comment, review, thumbs up. Follow, share us, share. The biggest thing, just hit the share button.
Yeah.
On wherever you're at.
Or you know what? Text us and say you liked the episode.
You know what? Leave a comment on the Spotify Q&A. I did ask. Someone should answer me.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you don't like?
Yeah.
What do you not like? What you don't like? That didn't sound right.
Just put what you like.
No, we need to know. All the things.
No,
there shouldn't be many. Because we're so great.
Right?
All right.
Love you.
Love you.